didn't report on the important things the police do. The media doesn't report when a cop gets shot. I mean, local outlets do. Did you see the video from Tulsa? The two officers are trying to remove a guy. They did everything right. 40 lawful orders: get out of your vehicle. The guy apparently had a gun hidden under him. Probably why he didn't want to get out of his car. The body camera footage is haunting and nightmarish. Because this guy, you know, he shot these cops. And where's the national outrage? Where's CNN? MSNBC? NBC? CBS? ABC? Where's the big headline story? Shock to the nation. I mean, it was George Floyd was everywhere. You see? When the media favors the left, then the politicians just say, you got it, whether or not anyone actually wants these things. And the people of Minneapolis don't want this. They want the cops back. And now people are calling angry. Just months after leading an effort that would have defunded the police department, city council members at Tuesday's work session pushed Chief Medaria Arradondo to tell them how the department is responding to the...
So, just an update. You know, I'm going to have this is going to be, I don't know what it's going to be. Welcome to Hell Broke Loose. I don't even know where the camera is on this thing. So this is basically going to be my new digital presence on the interweb for all time and memorial. Immemorable. Immemorable? Immemorable? What am I even trying to say? What am I talking about? Anyways, hell broke loose. Hell broke loose. So I hope you've come over to the website by now. The blog, the vlog, the website. Hell broke loose. I shall call it the Dominion. So I hope you've come over. hellbrokeloose.com. H-E double hockey stick. Brokeloose.com. And check it out. It is... What is it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. What is that? What is happening here? I don't know. The facts are being disseminated. I'm trying to get off Facebook. That is what's happening in my life. I'm trying to get off. If you haven't read my essays, I like to do things with reason, and I like to express them. It's not a debate. It is not a debate. I am not debating you. I do not care what you think or say on the matter. It is me, my life. And those are my reasons for leaving. I believe Facebook is a frickin' leftist platform, not so much in ideology as in they're just cowards. Zuckerberg's the fucking Antichrist. They're cowards, they're scared. All these little fucking betas or whatever the hell on both sides of the aisle, but leaning definitely towards the left. Just make it an intolerable place to be. I cannot fucking do it anymore. I can't do it. I know the good Lord doesn't like me cussing. You're going straight to hell. But it's gotten bad. And especially for me and people like me who are not Nazis, they are not racist. I'd like so beg to differ. They do not discriminate against anyone ever in business, in the personal life, face to face, hanging out. But apparently in the leftist world, and I'm not I know Democrats, you're not all leftist. You are just the party of the leftists. But that's like saying that the conservatives are the party of Trump. It's true. It's also sort of irrelevant. And in my personal life, I'm trying to grow a business, and we have this whole cancel culture thing coming up that's getting a lot of momentum. I think it's temporary momentum because any sort of like hysterical, uneducated, mind-numbing crap that comes out like this, it does not matter whether it's the right or the left. Again, I address leftists because I actually see leftists, and leftists actually screw around with people. You mean to say that they're people? And I don't see the other side. And maybe it's because I am white and privileged. For God's sake, you motherfucker. and male, and I look big, and I have a Viking-looking beard, which stand by for some cool news on that. People think I'm he's a Viking. It's bad to be a Viking now, really. So I'm just at that point. I'm just at that point. I cannot take it anymore. I do not like some of you people. I said you people. I don't like you, and you don't like me, and we do not get along. I in my opinion, I'm cool. Like I'm a troll sometimes. I speak my mind. I also I don't reflect any like mainstream opinion. Like my thoughts are my own. And I do lean towards conservative values and traditional approaches as I get older and as I see the fruits of the decisions that I've made in my life and the people I've surrounded myself with in my life. And I'm reflecting and altering my course according to that. It has nothing to do with you. It's not about you. I'm not condemning you. I'm not saying that anything's wrong with you or the way you are. I just don't want it for me. I keep looking over here because, like, I don't know where I don't know. It's like these new phones, the camera's invisible. I'm going to flip myself upside down because I think the camera's there. And I sort of, wait, yes. Yeah. I typically look towards this part of the phone anyway. So now I'll probably start looking over here. I'm looking at you. I'm trying to look at you. I'm talking to you individually. I'm not talking to the interweb. I'm specifically talking to the people you that look at me and talk to me and interact with me. And it's not a fraction of my friends. I don't even know half the people on my friend. I don't know more than half of them. There's people on there that are definitely not people even at all. So there's that. And do I care? No. I don't care. I really do wonder what I should do with these drapes. You know, I know who my friends are. Everyone's more or less been welcomed into my friend circle. I've friended a lot of people that I didn't even know. People that were friends of people that I like that I just kind of wanted to get networked in with. Get to know you. And I think that's a lot of people on the interwebs, on social media, on the interwebs. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that because your friends aren't social media anyway. So that's like that whole term has just been corrupted and plagiarized and just turned into filth. Just blah, blah. And I'm tired of it. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. What does that exactly mean? I don't know. I do not know. Like, it's like, because I know half the people that, there's literally people I'm like, you're either some sort of Russian bot that has been programmed to just trigger me, or you're actually, something's wrong with you. I'm looking this way now. You're obsessed with the things that I say and the thoughts that I have. And so you with your limited ideology, I don't have an ideology when it comes to politics or the state. I believe in human dignity, respect, sovereignty, and I believe in the vision that the forefathers had and that I have, and that I think every decent, good person has, regardless of your political beliefs or your particular religious order or any of that stuff. I don't think that's even relevant. I think to some people, again, both the right and the left, these isolated groups, that all of that sort of stuff is like balled up into a religion and put around the whole politics will become an ideology. The art of the argument, debate, trolling, triggering, all of that stuff is literally, like, for one, it's toxic, but it's obsession. It's obsession. And I am guilty of it myself. And there's a lot of different ways that you can become obsessive on Facebook on different things. Like, it's not all just that particular avenue, but I'm telling you, people are addicted to this, and it's a disease. And I've heard about a Netflix show that I have not seen yet, so I'm not going to comment on it. I'm going to watch it ASAP. I don't even know what it's called, but I heard Sean mention it last night in his video, and I've seen some posts about it, so I'm going to watch it. But I will say, based on what I've heard, check it out. In fact, no matter what, because why do you need me to disseminate to you whether or not you should watch the freaking movie? Go watch the movie, American. And so, from this point on, I am figuring out how I am going to migrate my life and interactions with you and with my friends and associates, and there's fans out there. I'm not being weird. I'm not trying to be all self-righteously corrupt and elitist. But there are people out there that genuinely just enjoy my content, do not know me, enjoy my posts, enjoy some of the things I say, as well as people that just hate it all. And also, I think, secretly they like me because they love to hate me. And that's fine. So, I want to address you as well in this transition. What I do not want to signal, and the way that I worded some of the foundations for why I'm leaving Facebook. But I don't want to give off the impression, and it is not my intention to say that, you know what, you guys are just real dicks. I don't want you to have a voice, or that I don't want to be accessible to you. Because also, if you have been either my friend, Facebook friend, or follower for any number of years at this point, the older ones in my group, then you know that my opinions have changed. A lot of me changed. I've been in a state of constant change, as are you all. I hate the idea that people don't change. No, we're constantly changing. We're changing every single day. We're changing for the betterment of ourselves or the worse of ourselves. There is no status quo. You meant to say worse or for in that area of philosophy in life, but we're doing something, and I know that, or we're changing, and I know that you are changing and I'm changing, and the things that we both believe right now, we will not necessarily believe 6 months from now. And things that we assume everything. You cannot trust any of the crap coming out on any of the news or any of that. You can know that shit's going on, and probably it's pretty, it's revolving around the things they're saying it is, but the actual narrative, the reasons, the causes, justifications behind current events, that is no longer even being reported in our generation. So you can watch archival footage of when that was occurring. There was a whole lot of other crazy, what we have today was being formed at that time. So there was stuff going on then too, but at least there was a lot of investigative, that's dead. 60 Minutes still, 60 Minutes is kind of still doing, it's not even 60 Minutes Australia, I guess now. I love their stuff. Go check out 60 Minutes Australia, all the stuff they have on there. But even that is 60 Minutes is dramatized, if you will. And so anyway, I'm going off on a tangent on that end, but to the original point, back to what I was saying. The point of it all is that I want to have a space that my voice and my communications with you and to you are not under the authority of Mark fucking Zuckerberg. I want it to be between me and you and, in this case, Wix. I'm a Wix partner now. So Wix, their platform, which is currently, and it may change, I might leave Wix if they start going down the route that Zuckerberg went with Facebook. I promise that I will never leave Wix because I don't want the family to get hurt. But right now it's my website, it's my domain, it's my content, and I'm displaying it using their web builder and their literal tools. They have no agenda tied to it, and they shall not if I am to remain. And I am not saying that, oh, I just realized that I need to get off Facebook and now, you know what, you do too, because I did it and you should probably do it, or else you're an idiot, because basically I thought of it, and I mean, I'm not an idiot, so that would make you an idiot. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I mean. Some people interact, everyone's different, and some people interact with Facebook with grace and dignity, and somehow they're untriggerable. They do not get enraged. They do not get baited into stuff. That's just not my personality. It's something I have been trying to work on in my life for years, and I am not giving up on growing in that or from that, but it is a weakness, So hey, I'm a rebel. I do not like authority. I do believe in the rule of law, but I don't like authority figures, and I don't like people that make authority rules. I once lived by the road of a piggery. That's where to pigs. You can't say it anymore because it sounds like something bad. But I do believe that we should all, as a people, all of American people especially, I think the world, I don't think Americans are somehow greater than everything else. I think this country is greater than most everything else in terms of its benefits and its potential for you individually. But no, I don't think, I don't think any one of us should be subject to the whims of any man or woman or groups of men's or women's. Now, when it comes to our speech, our expression, our portrayal of ourselves, because we treat it, and I've talked about this in the post, go down and read it if you haven't already. There will be 3 posts left. It's going to be my Vote for Trump post, because that's just what I'm going to do. And there's a reason for it. And I'm going to address that over time between now and the election when I pull the handle, because I don't know if I'm voting for Trump in the end. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen between now and then. I will not be voting for anyone based on whether they are red or blue. Oh, no, I totally get that. It makes perfect sense. Or Trump or Biden. It's really got to do with the ideas, the economy. I'll say first, the economy. Because right now, half y'all motherfuckers bitching at me about everything in the world and talking about when is the next Trump check going to come and blah, blah, blah. And I don't have anything to do and I'm got shit. And now my disability's not coming in because the system is completely fucked. Boy, I am on a roll. Where are you going to get that money from? Will it raise taxes? Raise taxes on who? Who? Everybody's broke as fuck. And the people that are making money right now, they are not, give up. Forget that. It's not yours, it's theirs, and they're not going to give it to you or me right now in the midst of this. Even your politicians, for the most part, and there are some sellouts and crazy fanaticals on both sides that would, but it's on like Donkey Kong. What you need and what I need is each other, the community, local communities. We need our families, if we have them, if we are blessed to have them. Some of us are blessed not to have them, and with other things, but you have to find those things right now. Because these are not easy times, and it's freaking me out just exactly how much so many of the people that I respect and that are now questioning my intellect and you're such a, I've always thought that, but now I'm just, oh, you poor thing. You people. You seem to be waiting on Donald Trump to send you a check. Or, wait, Nancy Pelosi. Whoever. A politician. To send you a check. Yes, that was intended to offend you. And what are you doing right now, today, tomorrow, yesterday? You're definitely not calling me and talking to me about anything. So, you're not asking me, hey, dude, got any ideas of what we can do? Got any thoughts? Doesn't he know thinking was invented by white supremacists? You know how to make any money? Because I'm trying to figure out how to make some money. Capitalist pig. You know, it's you know, where's Trump is Trump. That alone is reason enough for me to vote for Trump. Because just where's my leftist tears tumbler? I'm just like, I'm so over it with those of you in this pandemic time that are still in that mindset right now, when your life looks like it does right now. And that's all I got to say about that. So I'm moving over. Again, I look at the wrong side, but then I'll flip the phone over and then I'll start looking at this side. Rage! This side. So I want you to join me, man. hellbrokeloose.com is where I'll be. I want to be accessible. And again, I'm, you know, those of you that are accessible, you are accessible. If you send me your freaking number or your email address or hit me up through the Dark Star site or now Hell Broke Loose, like, you know, I'm not hard to find. So, like, you know, I'm not going to lose anybody that actually gives a crap about me or wants to talk to me or spend time with me because Facebook is no longer something I will respond to. As of right now, it doesn't look like currently my page, the page that you're probably watching this on right now, my personal account will be shut down, or that all of you will be deleted, which was the original intent. But thinking through it more and how I will administer the other side, because I'm thrilled with it. I've already been doing it. I mean, this is my second day. You know, and those, some of you have already reached out through the real methods of life. So, like, you know, the people that I really, you know, care about, some of you, there's a lot of you that I care about that I probably won't even ever talk to you again, because, like, I don't know even have your information. It's on Facebook, and I'm not going to go there to look for it. But I will be on there from time to time, managing the... Well, currently I'll be on there, hopefully within the month. There's a number of social media management platforms, and if any of you have experience with them, I've tried Hootsuite, and it worked. But there's a number of platforms. I'm going to figure out what works for me and what is integratable with my website currently, and how, like, I can basically post on my website and then publish it through social media the way that I want to. I already know how to do it, but the way that I want to, just completely where I do not ever have to get into my actual Facebook page, or have someone else do it for me, which I do not want to. I don't want to have to pay someone to freaking put my own crap up. But I don't want to see anything on there. Like, I refuse to give in another communication to Mark Zuckerberg, and that's how I see it. Or any of these assholes who are monetizing everything about me, and then I'm paying them thousands of dollars, and then they're restricting my freaking everything, and now they won't even let me pay them anymore for my freaking content because I'm a Nazi. You'll take that out and put that into a video. I can already see it happening right now. I can see exactly how this is going to be cut into some sort of hateful, bigoted speech about black people and racism and the Ku Klux Klan. Now take that, scramble it, and put some posts on Facebook about me, because I won't see it. Hopefully hear about it and it'll get me some followers, but whatever, man. Anyway, sorry. So you can troll off of Facebook and you can interact and piss people off if that's your thing and have fun. And also, it's mine. It's my real estate. And you can get it too. And I provide it. I can help you facilitate it. Or You can do it yourself. It's not freaking that hard.
Probably not the only thing not hard.
You know, I'm not, this isn't a live streaming service, even though that is simple to add on to it. This is just a freaking blog, man. And blogs were the thing before Facebook came along. And MySpace is the thing that opened the door for Facebook. And what MySpace is literally nothing like what Facebook is. And what I'm doing feels a lot like MySpace. It's your page. It's your space. It is easy now. You do not have to have coding. It's not a thing like it was even when we started Gonzo Today in 2011 or 12, when all of us went out and tried to set up blogs or our little WordPress sites and all that crap, and all of us failed. It was like two of us survived, but we don't have any freaking followers because, like, how do you integrate it and make it freaking? It's just like, ugh.
It's just... Ugh. Ugh.
And now it's drag and drop, plug and play. It's like literally, it's easier than even using WordPress to get your crap done. There's a learning curve to certain applications that you might want to do if you wanted to do it, like live streaming or getting paid for products or memberships and all that. But like, if you're just trying to have like what you do on Facebook, interact, comments, talk to people, I mean, why give them that anymore? I can see in the beginning because Facebook wasn't as bad as it is now. And it's not bad because of leftists. You know, I pick on leftists because they're terrifying to the country, to the world, for all the reasons that they say that these Nazis are terrifying. Like, that's the reason.
Did he mean these Nazis?
You know, and because of the exact same thing. You know, and I don't see the Nazis, but I do see them. Some of you. And I look scary, I guess. Apparently. But, you know, nobody I know is going to hurt you or hurt anyone or join a freaking mob or come to try to take your thing or try to shut you up or no.
But we will bitch slap you.
Not me. I don't know who other than some of my leftist friends and maybe some crazy goddamn right-wing extremists that you read about on the freaking internet. You know, but in my neighborhood, I mean, it's mainly like Muslims and Arabs and Indians and like some white people and some black people and some Hispanic folks too. And they all walk around outside, and I don't talk to them because, like, I just don't really do people in public very much. So I just like peer out through the blinds like some sort of freak. But yeah. So anyway, where was I going with that?
Oh my gosh, I forgot what I said.
Cut way back on, you know, a lot of the habits in my life, and others I've not. But just it's a time of change for me, and I don't think it should be a time of change for you necessarily, but I do think that each of you and me should collectively as friends, or at least people, even if we don't like each other, we love each other and we want to succeed and we want each other to succeed. And in success, I mean, we want to be safe, loved, and have access to each other, the community, the needs of the whole, the resources of the whole, all that kind of stuff I believe in. And I think most of us do. And we should be having a conversation about the way that our speech that used to be ours, even in most of us, like people, you know, anybody that lived through 9/11, basically, anytime from then before, like we all had ownership of our voice until now. Like you call somebody on the phone or whatever else, like that wasn't just publicly available. It could be gained if you could hack into some federal database or create like 15 federal offenses, in a cell company, like hacking something. You spend 25, 30 years in prison or some crap. Maybe, yeah, you could get like somebody's phone call or wiretap them. But consensual, like ownership and possession and the ability to control what parts and how what you say gets to the people you're trying to talk to? Is that what we want? So, and if it's not what we want, is it going to stop if we don't do anything? You know? And Black Lives Matter.